A few years ago, we used to say, have a safe Diwali, implying that children should be careful while bursting firecrackers. Today in 2020, that greeting has gained much more severity to it. Even stepping out today on Diwali could be risking the lives of your loved ones, both due to pollution and because of the coronavirus. The air quality in Delhi and surrounding areas has dipped to severe today, as people have been heard in some places bursting crackers, that is defying a ban on lighting Diwali firecrackers in areas, compounding the pollution caused by the burning of farm waste in neighboring states. Delhi, the city, recorded an overall air quality index or AQI of 414 on Saturday. That falls in the severe category. Almost all areas in the city logged PM 2.5 levels above 400, with some regions even nearing the 500 mark. Anything above 60 is considered unhealthy. There's a thick layer of smog that has enveloped the entire region, reducing visibility. Yes, stubble burning is taking place in neighboring states. That accounts for about 32% of the city's PM 2.5 pollution. That's what weather officials say. They're of course referring to the tiny particles that can be carried into one's lungs, causing deadly diseases, including cancer and cardiac problems. So what can we do about this as citizens, as individuals? Well, there's a group of environmentally conscious mothers. They've joined hands to raise their voice against air pollution and fight for the right to breathe clean air. And here they are on Diwali evening, when we all would like to be at home with our families, with our children. Here they are joining us on NDTV to speak up for this issue, to speak up for mothers and children across the country. We have Hema Chare, a warrior mom from Pune, Bhavreen Khandari, an environmentalist and mother and a member of My Right to Breathe, Rekha Kumari, a warrior mom from Bangalore, and Chaitra Mukund, a warrior mom, also joining us. So, Bhavreen, to you first. You know, the Delhi government decided to ban all types of firecrackers in the city till the 30th of November after they reviewed the COVID-19 situation. So, yes, they didn't take this step because of air pollution per se, even though mothers like you, regular citizens, have been crying themselves hoarse on this matter for years. But they took this step because of corona. Still, a welcome step. Absolutely. Are you satisfied? Are people responding? Here in studio, you know, I can't hear if anyone's bursting crackers, but I see you're outdoors somewhere. Are you satisfied with how Delhiites are responding?
No, there's non-stop crackers on the back. Actually, that's why, you know, with our kind of equipment, we don't have your crew here to probably. There's non-stop. Every 2 seconds there's a cracker. It may not be from my colony, but from everywhere else. There's enough decibel that's reaching my home. It is so sad and unfortunate that in a situation like COVID, also the citizens as well as our authorities who have very clearly banned it are not on the ground to enforce it. And well, like you just said it, COVID is a public health emergency, but something that's taking more lives. 1.2 million people lost lives in 2019 because of air pollution is not important. So really, this is very, very sad, and it's really, heartbreaking to see, and hear these sounds.
We have to help
and when
ourselves.
we are calling the emergency numbers, they are telling us to give them addresses. They expect us as warrior moms to be out at 12 o'clock in the night and 11 o'clock in the night to find addresses. While we've been pointing out directions of the colonies where we are hearing, the police is not there actually to, refrain them or, report their violations.
Rekha Kumari joining us from Patna.
And we are in severe air.
Rekha, that's the situation right in Delhi. It's safe to say in the area where Bhavreen is in Delhi for sure. That's a situation in a state where the government has banned sale and the use of firecrackers. On the other hand, we have states like Tamil Nadu, like Haryana. They fix time slots for bursting crackers. Like Haryana, who first says they'll ban, then they step back. What do you make of these responses from our governments, from our elected representatives, our politicians?
Very happy Diwali to all of you and to everyone who's watching this show. I'm sitting in Patna, so first I'll tell you what is happening here. And Patna's Diwali is more or less the same as it used to be in previous years. Although the government has banned crackers, like selling off crackers and bursting off crackers, but it doesn't have much impact. So this is like a bit. It's kind of alarming that
Yeah.
despite of this ban, despite of the government mandate given to people and the kind of situation we see because of COVID-19, uh, people are still not showing that consciousness. So that's a
Yes,
bit
what will it
alarming.
take?
Sorry?
No, I agree with you. People are just not showing consciousness, and I'm wondering what it will take to make everybody wake up.
Exactly, exactly. It is something, it is about our own lives. It is kind of really, we all are wondering, we have this network of warrior moms, and a lot of us are actually actively, we are trying to make people aware about how it's not like the people don't know. People know it, like how harmful it can be. But we are also giving a kind of reminder to people, and there are
All right.
people who are facing the
Okay.
backlash. So, but I believe, I was going through the newspapers and I saw some of the advertisement which said like this is banned and all these are banned. But I believe like it needs a lot more of you know active action from the state government and much prior to Diwali.
Much
Like
prior to
by
that's a good point. I think it can't just be this
because
this reaction, gut reaction around the time of Diwali, 1 week before Diwali.
Yes.
Chaitra Mukund, this organization is a pan-India. This is a pan-India initiative, really, of environmentally conscious mothers fighting against air pollution and other environmental issues. You're from Bangalore. Is this that? So this is an all-India problem, right? Not one restricted to the NCR. What I mean is, viewers in Bangalore shouldn't be switching off or changing channels, saying it doesn't concern them. Correct?
Yeah, definitely. But one thing I can tell you, I think to a large extent, maybe we are just that tad fortunate. The Bangaloreans do have taken a cue from the pandemic, and the area where I live in, but 2-3 days prior to Diwali, the whole place is just so noisy. But this year, I can see a 50% reduction in noise levels. I'm seeing a lot of diyas, a lot of lights, but I'm definitely not seeing that amount of crackers being burst. At least definitely not in this part of Bangalore. So
Fantastic.
I'm hoping that people have taken a lesson from either the pandemic or because I don't know if we can really be relying on the government a lot. So we could definitely be proactive as citizens and maybe make people understand a lot more. Yes, the government definitely needs stringent actions because there are some people who are just not going to understand your viewpoint and, they may need a little more sterner action.
Yeah.
But, like Bhaveen said, definitely, yes, this is a knee-jerk reaction. Yesterday you say stop crackers, today you say green crackers, tomorrow you say no crackers. So nobody's going to follow the rules. So it needs to be, started off much earlier.
We need to just go cold turkey also and much earlier. All right. So
yes,
that's great news. We're glad to at least hear that from you. Yay for Bangaloreans.
Yes,
Hema
definitely.
Chari, that's the verdict coming in from Chaitra. What's the situation where you're live? Because here in Delhi, for weeks now, residents complaining of stinging eyes, sore throat, breathlessness. You're in Pune, correct?
Yes. Yeah, I'm in Pune.
And what is your experience? How is Diwali being spent there? Is the public aware? Maharashtra also, there has been this huge debate about whether they should ban crackers or not.
Yes, we don't have a ban crackers as such, but like our mayor as well as chief minister and all the politicians, they have requested the citizens to be aware and not do it in the public space. So yeah, the place where I stay, luckily in my society, we started awareness very early and everybody's agreed not to go for it. Our chairman and our committees have been very active in this, who have made sure that, very politely requested citizens not to go for it. But yes, I do keep getting messages from other parts of Pune where the crackers are going on very badly. Noise pollution is high, air pollution is high, and by tomorrow I'm sure going to have some kind of issues.
Right. Thank you. Thank you all, warrior moms, for everything that you do, working around the year, not just before Diwali. And for all of us, the rest of us, we thank you. We try to do our bit by giving you airtime, having you all here on our shows, and backing up your voice as you speak out. Thank you all for your time tonight.